stamping and crafting friends. Welcome to Melissa's Crafting Treehouse. Today I'll be showing 3 variations of a super simple card that features the Flower and Field Designer Series paper. You can get this designer paper for free with a $50 merchandise order in my online store during Celebration. I'll also be using the Vine Design stamp set and the Happy Thoughts stamp set. These are 2 of my favorite new sets. Now, as I mentioned, I've done 3 different variations of my card. All of them have the same granny apple green layer and black layer, and then the sentiment layer is the same as well. I have varied the colors of the other pieces in behind to coordinate with each of the various designer papers that I've used. So I'm going to start with stamping my sentiment in jet black StazOn in the middle of a punched circle. This circle is 2 1/4 inches in diameter. Now this is also a club and free card kit project, so if you're receiving a kit in the mail, your circle will be punched for you. Now for my sentiment, I'm using the Happy Thoughts stamp set, and for the images around the sentiment, I'm using the Vine Design stamp set, which also has a coordinating set of dies that go with it. This is the Flowering Vine dies, which I absolutely adore. So here I'm using Granny Apple Green ink with my vine image to stamp images to surround the sentiment. Now one of the pieces on my card is cut into the shape of a banner. Now you can use the triple banner punch if you want, but you will get a much deeper banner shape than if you use the scissors. I personally prefer to use my paper snips to get a nice, delicate, shallow banner shape. So now I'm just going to start assembling my card. This is of course my version number 2 because I've used a completely different designer series paper. Now it has the Granny Apple Green color in it, so it goes with my focal element backing. But I have chosen to use some different layers for the other panels so that it coordinates better with designer paper. So I have adhesive on the back sides of all of my various pieces of cardstock and designer paper. And the first thing I'm going to do is just lay out each of the pieces to get them positioned in relation to one another in the way that I want them to be. Now this white panel here in the card kits is actually a piece of Pool Party cardstock. I decided that it looked a little bit better with the Pool Party than with the white. So if you're getting a kit, just beware of that detail. So I'm just placing my banner piece so that it's justified to the far left of the designer paper and centered top to bottom. And of course it overlaps my white piece shown. Now I have my Granny Apple Green sentiment backing layer, has dimensionals on the back side, and it's placed so that it's top to bottom centered and oriented relative to the other pieces so that it's pleasing to my eye. Now you could also flip this card and orient it to the portrait orientation if you wish. Last but not least, I just need to put adhesive on my sentiment piece and attach it in the center of my black square. And now I'm done creating my second version of my card. Now the parts and pieces that you see me showing there are what I used to make the third version of my card. And here's my third completed card and all 3 card variations. As a reminder, this is a club and free card kit project. To get free card kits, all you have to do is place a qualifying order in my online store. Plus, first-time customers get all 3 kits regardless of the order size. To learn more about how you can get free card kits, check out the link in the video description below. I hope you enjoyed my project today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for spending some time with me today, and happy crafting!